Grand Rising family, what's good? What's good? So I'm sitting outside of Walmart and I just purchased a few items so that I can have my first ever harvest. Now, I've been trying to have a garden or start a garden and grow my own food for about 2 years now and been unsuccessful. Looking back in hindsight, I realized it was just a lack of knowledge and a lack of the right tools and products. So I just left Walmart. I spent about 25, 33, and I got me a latch box so I can put this organic seed starting soil made from like cocoa. I think it's cocoa core. I think that's how you say it. And it has like perlite and other stuff. I really didn't want that in particular. I originally came into Walmart because I wanted to buy some cocoa core, and some potting soil. I realized what my fault was when it came to me producing good seedlings and having my seedlings actually sprout and develop well was I was using what is called either topsoil or garden soil. I was using garden soil. It's called plant soil, and it had a whole bunch of twigs and just a bunch of stuff that really suffocated my plants from actually retaining moisture and breathing and just growing. So once I realized that, I went and got me this organic seed starting mix. Again, it's not what I wanted, but it has coconut core. So that's the main thing I wanted. It already has compost in it. It's from Burpee, so it already has like Burpee's fertilizer, and I think so. I don't believe I have to add worm casting. However, I will, maybe, I don't know. But excuse me, I'm going to see how this soil works with my new containers, my new system of feeding. In the beginning, of course, I'm gonna feed them from the top on the first seeds, and then after that, I'm gonna start bottom feeding them. I'm buying insulation for my greenhouse. I got a thermometer for my greenhouse. I got a humidifier for my greenhouse because I realized all those play a significant part in growing healthy, vital, vibrant, and bountiful vegetables, herbs, whatever it is that you are sowing, you are growing. That's some of the items and tools and things I was missing 2 years ago, but I'm now aware of and got now because we are in a very long, cold winter here in Zone 9, Las Vegas. So I want to be able to put some of my plants in the greenhouse outside, but have it well ventilated. Well ventilated one, but have it well insulated and well humidified, and as well have it well ventilated, which I'm also going to buy like a little clip-on USB fan I could put in that greenhouse so that the air is circulating. So these are just minor adjustments I'm making that I hope will help me and my gardening journey and actually have my first harvest this year. So I'm excited. I'm going to go home and start the process and share that with you guys. Um, yeah, I do have one seedling container that I started in January, the end of January. We are at the end of February, and it did not grow. So I will show you guys those seeds and then a comparison to the ones I'm going to start today, which is February 26th, 2023. So yeah, I made a whole video showing my seed sowing process, but deleted that. So I'm just going to start with this video and move forward. So I'm really optimistic and really hopeful that this will work out. So let me go ahead and head home. You ever feel like you got to sneeze but it won't come? That's what I'm feeling right now. But I'm finna head home, go ahead and set up, and then, take you guys along with me and record and track and document my journey. So yeah, let's get going. Peace. As y'all can see, I made it to the crib. I'm out on the balcony. You can see my greenhouse in the back. That is my project. I have so much I'm going to do with that. Just to give you guys like a little bit of a rundown on what I plan on doing with this greenhouse here, because it is outside and it's hitting like 40 degrees here. It's really cold. Right now it says that it's 53 degrees in there with 47% humidity. That is not an ideal place for plants to thrive and grow. It at least needs to be 80% humidity with a range of at least 65 to, I think, 80 degrees Fahrenheit in there. It's not hitting that. So for me to kind of, what's what I'm looking for? For me to kind of Manipulate's the only word I can think of, but enhance. For me to enhance the life viability, I don't know if these are the right words, but for me to be able to grow plants in there, just to make it simple for me, I'm going to have to create the environment that will help the plants thrive. So, with that being said, I plan on buying some bubble wrap and some Velcro adhesives to kind of bubble wrap the inside to keep it insulated, as I mentioned earlier. And the Velcro is going to help it till I can stick it on there and then reuse it when I need to. I already got a thermometer in there, and I got a humidifier at the bottom. I'm also going to buy a fan, a small little fan, because you can see it's a very small greenhouse. I'm going to buy a small little fan to clip it in the inside just so it can stay circulated. And I'm also going to, one moment. Sorry, my dog was just being very disobedient and jumping on the door. But as I was saying, I'm also going to buy a new cover, because at the bottom it got some rips and tears in it, and I don't want that, so I'm gonna buy a new cover off of Amazon. Shout out to Amazon. So that's that for the greenhouse. Let me go ahead and show you guys what I purchased from Walmart, and then also show you the products I was using before that was not being efficient or helping me succeed in my garden journey to the products I'm finna start using now, and kind of compare the results. First, let me show you the seeds I sowed at the end of January and how little their growth has been. I don't know how well you guys can see it. I'm not sure which one's tomatoes and which one's peppers, but I planted peppers and tomatoes in here. One side is peppers, one side is tomatoes. As you can see, it's been almost a month. It's been almost a month, and this is the growth from the soil. There we go, from the soil I've been using before. Now this is supposed to be seed starting soil, but I mixed it with the other planting mix, is what it's called, planting soil. And this is how it's been, as well as I didn't really have the humidity dome on it. So there's a lot of reasons it's like this that is caused by me, as well as just the soil I'm using. So this is what I sowed in January. I just bought this little mister so I can spray the top of my seeds when I first sow them, so that the water is not moving seeds like lettuce seeds or displacing seeds or just being too much water. I'm going to use this to mist it. This is the new seed this is the new soil I'm using. As you can see, it says seed starting mix. It's made from coconut coir, promotes delicious vegetables and herbs. I couldn't really find the ingredients. Well, yeah, actually, I did find the ingredients. It says ingredients in California, Georgia, and all other states. This product is formulated from 95% coconut fiber, perlite, and fertilizer. So it wasn't exactly what I wanted to use or get, but again, I'm grateful to try something different, and it has the main thing I wanted, which was coconut coir. So I think I'm saying that right. So I'm going to pour that, that is 16 quarts. I'm going to pour that into this 27 quart bin to kind of keep it and store it out here over in the corner where it'll be predominantly in shade during out the day. And this is the old soil mix I was using, so let me go ahead and show you guys that. As you see, it says planting mix. Let me just go ahead and show you guys what the soil looks like. What can I use? I mean, the soil is still very good, but as you can see, let me see if I move over more if you guys can see it better. No, I don't think you guys can see it better. I think I was good here. Sorry, y'all. Okay. You can see it has a bunch of twigs and sticks, and it's really hard for this to retain moisture into water, because when I watered it, the water would just sit on the top and take a long time to seep down. So this is the old soil I was using. Still feels good, although I had it for maybe 2 years. I don't know if you can see that it still has a little bit of moisture. It's still very rich. It feels good. It's cold. It's not super dry. So yes, I won't be using this though. Now let me just open the other bag and then show you guys the difference, if there is a difference, because this is my first time seeing this soil as well. Now this soil right here is also a seed starting soil. It was called Black Gold. Um, and it was cool, but it had twigs. So I'm hoping this soil doesn't have twigs. Um, so we'll see. But this was also one that didn't really work well for me. So we'll see. Let me go ahead and pour this and show you guys what this soil looks like. All right, y'all. So let me just go ahead and show you the comparison of the two. So this is the new soil I bought. I don't know how well you guys can see it in this container. This container is not as clear. Right, I'm gonna pour it in this one because I think you guys can see it better in this one. So this is the new one with the cocoa core, perlite, and the fertilizer, the burpee fertilizer. And then this is the old soil. You guys can see all the twigs and sticks. Comparison. This one's more loose, breathable, oxygen can flow through here, plants and roots can grow, whereas this one's a little bit more tough. This one is if you have a garden bed or land. I believe it's mainly meant for garden beds, but it could also go on your land. I'm not sure. I'm not that advanced. Don't take my word for it, but you can just see the difference and why I wasn't having any success. I actually want to put you guys on a light and just turn you over a little like this so you guys can really see that. You see? Totally different. So I'm thinking this is going to work. Look how live, look how enriching that is. So yeah, let's go ahead and sow these seeds. So here's a side by side of all three of them. This is the first seed starting mix I used, which was Black Gold. I got it from Star Nursery. This is the new seed starting mix that we're about to use, which is Burpee seed starting mix. They were cocoa core, perlite, and I put the fertilizer in it. And this was the planting mix or planting soil that I was using to start my seeds in, which is wrong. Don't do that. So yeah, I just want to give you guys a comparison of all of them. All right, so real quick, these are what we're going to be using to sow our seeds in. Got some nice little dome on the top to keep it well ventilated. It also got some holes in it to keep it well ventilated as well. Keep humidity in, air flowing in. And it got some little air pockets or the drainage hole, shall I say, on the bottom. So then I'm able to bottle feed as they start to grow. So this is a new system I'm trying. You guys seen, I don't know where I said, but you guys seen, here we go. The system that I was using before, which was these, which had the little, you know what I'm saying, I don't know what you call it, but had the little storage bin or whatever you call it. So I'm trying a different way. And these are the seeds me and my wife will be planting today. This is sweet pepper. I'm not sure what the last part is. Tomato beefsteak. Is that what it's called? So pretty much tomatoes. Cucumbers. And green peas. I'll be sowing 2 sets of these. I'm going to put 3 seeds, which I think I should soak these first. 3 seeds into each of these containers. So I'm going to have 2 of these with 3 seeds of cucumbers. 2 of these with 3 seeds of, these are green peas. So, you know what I'm saying? Each of these will have 3 seeds and it's only going to be 2 containers. So, yes, is something wrong? No. I think that's it. So me and my wife are going to start sewing these, and I'll update you guys every week, or every week I think would be good. I think in a week, that's when progress will be made. So Yeah, we finna get down to it. I'm excited about it. We also got avocado seeds in here. Cause you can grow, you can sprout these, you can regrow avocados from these seeds. Although it takes like 5 to 10 years to do, but it's about 20 of them in here. So trying to get these going as well. We're not gonna need all 20, but I can give some to friends, family. Kind of put that little seed into their subconscious minds about becoming self-sufficient and learning how to garden. So
let's go. Yo, I'm like an addict, do I gotta have it. I ain't even playing, got a really bad habit. If it moves, gotta grab it, fuse like a magnet. Lose, won't have it till I'm doomed in a casket. I ain't playing, got a weird mind. If you work 8 hours, I'ma work 9. If the shit tastes sour, you should taste mine. I'ma stay in power for a long time. Get up, nah, I ain't a quitter. Toss me the ball, I'm a really big hitter. Big picture, I'm a straight killer. Rising the song to the highest bidder. Got juice, got gas, I'ma move fast. New shoes, new tracks, like who's that? I'm new, come back, better than last. Yeah, it's a new me, never gonna look back. Never gonna look back. Cause damn, I was built to last. You move slow and I move fast, and that's facts. Only I can make a change. Slowly take a step today. I will never be the same. Cause that's what it takes.
I don't know if y'all can really see me, but I really want to get some of this sun. It's a little cold out here. But as you can see, we got the seeds sown. You can see that humidity is already being collected into the containers. I didn't use the misting bottle that I bought. It was just causing more work than needed, so I just used my small little watering container. The only seeds that we have not sown today are the green peas because I want to soak them in some water overnight and then put them in the soil. I don't know if that works with green peas when it comes to helping the germination process um, and be having a higher, what's the word I'm looking for? Having a higher germination rate. But we're going to try that. So those are the only ones we haven't sown today. There are a few other ones I also want to sow, like I'm going to sow some lettuce, some spinach, and some Swiss chard. But it won't be in these small containers. It's going to need a little bit more of a bigger container with a little bit more depth. So I'm thinking of using our 1 gallon jugs that we get our water from. I found creative ways to grow lettuce and spinach and Swiss chard out of those. So I'm going to try that with the new seed starting soil I have, and with this new watering system that I am going to start, this new feeding system that I'm going to start implementing, as well as with me making some modifications to our greenhouse. So we're going to see how all this plays out. I'm excited. I'm having good feelings that this is going to be a lot better. I'm going to keep my old container with the seeds that I sowed in January to compare the growth with the ones we sowed today. Again, it's February 26, 2023. So, yeah, anyways, I know this video is going to be a little bit long. This is a very long introduction video, and I do apologize. I'm going to try to make it as short as I can. But yeah, if you stay if you stayed through to the end of the video, I really appreciate your time. I know time is valuable, so I appreciate you spending your time with me, and going with me along my and my wife's journey to having our own garden and having our first harvest of 2023. Um, if you like content like this or any other content that I create on this channel, make sure you leave a like first on this video if you like this video. Subscribe to the channel and join the family, and hit the post notification bell so you don't miss any of my updated videos. So yeah, JRS TV gang family, I appreciate your time. I love you, and I support you guys on your journey or anything you guys are doing. I support you. I want you to know that you are supported on this end, just like you guys support me on your end, so it's appreciated. And I highly recommend you pick up the hobby or just learn the skill of gardening. It'll definitely connect you more with Mother Nature and outside, as well as make you become a more self-sufficient person, especially with the food crisis we have going on, which the masses really don't know about. I will post some things here that I got from my email, just to keep me in touch with what's going on around the world. And they're having food shortages on onions, apples, strawberries, fruits, pretty much. And they're making fake eggs, so it's just something I recommend you guys just think about, ponder about, and attempt to try. It'll bring you a lot of peace because it's just you out here in silence in nature, and you're growing your own food with your own love. So yeah, anyways, again, I appreciate your time. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, turn on the post notification, and join the family here on JRS TV. I don't got a slogan yet, but JRS TV, well, all I can be is stands for Just Ray Shad's TV, you know what I'm saying? Because your boy's name is Ray Shad, so yeah, peace.